Hello, planet Earth. I had a few days on a film set, so I'm back from that again. The film industry is as glamorous as it always is. So here we are at episode 20. Happy birthday, Edwin Hubble. Yesterday was Edwin Hubble's birthday. He revolutionized astronomy. He is the inventor of Hubble's law, which states that the more distant galaxies move at a speed faster and faster from us than the more nearby galaxies do. In lieu of Edwin Hubble's birthday, which was celebrated yesterday by maybe him and people who know of him, dark matter. He was the first to let us know that our universe is constantly expanding. So everyone in the last 10-15 years has heard of dark matter, I am sure. It was the new popular topic because it is such a massive discovery. And when I say massive, I am talking about expansion. So basically, scientists have said that there is a hurricane of dark matter approaching Earth at about 500 kilometers per second. Dark matter is, in its plainest terms, a mass. And how do they know that this mass is approaching Earth? Well, they're finding their clues in the way the stars are in motion. Last year, they got data from the Gaia satellite. The Gaia data showed astronomers a stellar stream, which was the remains of a dwarf spheroidal galaxy. So basically the remains of a galaxy that is no more. They called this stellar stream the S1 stream. And basically what has happened in this case is that the Milky Way has chomped up the stream of stars and is stretching out the smaller object in the process. So again, what is dark matter? Think of it this way. The universe is held together by an invisible dark matter. In this case, it is the air in the glass, and the glass is the universe. And everything in between everything in the universe is held by the dark matter, the space in the glass. Similarly, how we view things as human beings, where what we can see and taste and touch, we feel is physical. Although we don't pay attention to the things in between the things that we can see and taste and touch, such as space, time, patience, sitting back, letting go, having joy, expanding within ourselves the space, which is also a thing, even though we can't see and taste and touch it. That is dark matter. So now that we know what dark matter is, also understand that scientists have no idea what dark matter is, and they can't prove it. So this expansion of the universe, very interesting. Expansion. Expansion of the universe. I think many times us here on Earth, we try to think of ourselves as separate to something else, even the universe, because we don't think about the universe a lot, even though we are on this spinning rock, surrounded by dark matter hurricanes. But this expansion of the universe is also the expansion around us and in us, because we are in the universe. Contrary to societal belief, we are not walking human calculators who scroll all day. Understanding the eternal, never-ending expansion. If within our universe expansion is absolute, then doesn't that mean that what is must change? Absolute freedom, absolute growth, absolute joy, constant expansion, absolute expansion. What is must change. So all of our unlimited power as human beings lies in turning what is into something more expansive, more joyful, more in line with our inner human beingness. But what keeps us from turning what is into something more is our attention on what is, which is the opposite of the natural laws of our universe, which is expansion, thus growth and change. Never-ending expansion nonetheless, which leads us to the circular vision of time and space in each moment. And thus, as human beings within this never-ending, expanding universe, we are always our potential and our actualization in every single moment. And all we need to do is follow our inner joy and give over to expansion, the natural way of our universe. Within our constantly expanding universe, everything is constantly changing. But if we're focusing on what is, it will be constantly changing into more of what is. And in only getting more of what is, we start experiencing frustration because we are not in alignment with the rest of the universe, which focuses on constant and joyful expansion. So when we keep going in our little hamster wheel in one spot, doing the same thing, or thinking the same things, or thinking that we're thinking different things, but in actual fact, we're thinking in the same way and bringing those same things, we don't get to experience the natural connectedness to our universe and the intense and creative, beautiful power within us that can light up the world. And so perhaps maybe to understand, to really feel and understand dark matter and the expansion of our universe, we should veer away from expansion as a natural law and a scientific rule, and perhaps focus on expansion as a natural state, the most natural state. Perhaps the study of dark matter will yield some more answers if we focus on this instead of this, because this is also this, but in a different way. The non-physical is also the physical, but in a different way. Because this is also this, but in a different way. But that doesn't take away that it is as much this, that this is this. And together, instead of this being a boundary to this, they're one. It's amusing how we know exactly who and what we are and what the universe is, and sometimes we get these glimpses of all the knowledge without any words to describe it. Science is incredible. It is one of the most beautiful expressions of human beings. But I think science could do with adding some feeling to the process of investigation, because if one focuses constantly on the investigation, I wonder sometimes if the investigation becomes more than the results that one is actually trying to find. I think if one realizes that you already have the results and the answers, and that the investigation is perhaps more a construct of our own minds and an enjoying of our ego, I think we all know what dark matter is. I don't think we know what the proofs are of what dark matter is. I think that A is needed to go to B, but sometimes I think B is already there, and A is just a nice way to pass the time. A is just a societal viewpoint of a logical way to get to B. And sometimes I think A never gets to B. Not in the same exciting way that B can get to itself, and is actually always getting to itself in a circle. In other news, a massive meteor impact crater has been found under a massive meteor impact. Oh my lord. A massive meteor impact crater has been found under Greenberg. Okay. A massive meteor impact crater has been found under Greenland ice. It is said to have struck the Earth about 12,000 years ago, which is not that long. It is bigger than Paris. I love it when they compare sizes of things that hit the Earth to places on the Earth, because they say it's bigger than Paris, and now all I'm picturing is the Eiffel Tower heading for Earth. They have found that the crater formed less than 3 million years ago, and that it is an iron meteorite. Alright guys, that's all for today. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. We don't have Thanksgiving in South Africa, but it's since I've been here in America, this is one of my favorite holidays. What's better than saying thank you? So have a wonderful Thanksgiving on planet Earth, and I'll see you soon. අනාදින අම්මා කෙනෙකුගේ ඇඳ ළඟ කඳුළු බිබී වැටීම කියන කතාව